that he could have the laptop beside him.
He cannot do that.
Well, I don't know what he... He could have done the service with the laptop not plugged in. It would have lasted for the half hour.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe you should talk to him. Anilo, did you connect with Evelyn Head?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there had been a message on my machine from Wednesday saying she hadn't heard from you.
She said, I said, you didn't take this. I sent the text message. Oh, I didn't check.
Asked her for her cell phone for specific reasons. Anyway, I'm glad you did.
Especially she called me from the same phone that she uses to text.
Right.
And that's what we're talking about. So,
Everything's working now.
okay. Hello, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Good morning. Actually, it should be good morning, Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, my mom, she's the first one. She said, no hay sonido. There is no sound. Of course, there was no sound because we had a problem with one of the cables.
Can you turn this
But
down
it
a
was
little,
out of
actually?
place, but now it's in place.
Can you turn this one down, actually? It's going to be loud.
yeah, it might be at the top.
Thanks, man.
So now that we have everything pretty much under control, let's begin with our service. We welcome everyone: Jerome, Leon, my mom, Terry Kushner, Meir Sarfati, Shelly Chochinov. Good to see you early. Yerach, Alan, and Gloria, Bonnie Cha, Marvi Polanski, Shaikol, and Rosie Gordon. Shabbat Shalom. Judy. Hine ma tovu manaim. Sing with us. Shevetachim gam yachad. We are together. Hine ma tovu manaim. Shevetachim gam yachad. Oh, Tzivi is connected. Shabbat Shalom. Hine ma tovu manaim. Shevetachim gam yachad. 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 Shabbat Shalom, Alina, Kayla, Lauren Weiss. Welcome to our service. Welcome everyone this beautiful morning where we can get all together, as the song says, Hine ma tovu manaim shevetachim gam yachad. How great it is when we are all together. And yeah, we're all together celebrating Shabbat. And this concept of being together is something that sometimes is a little bit complicated, because I realize that every human being has kind of two opposite forces. One that is pushing us to be unique, special, different from everybody else. But from the other side, we want to be part of something bigger and larger than ourselves. So those are two aspects of human beings that we have to find ways to put it together. But actually, when I was reading this week's Parsha, I realized that is exactly what's going on here in the Torah. We are going to see today that each Shevet, each tribe, has their own flag. meaning that they were unique. They were different from each other, but at the same time, they were all formed, all encamped around the Holy Ark as a symbol that even though they were different, they were all working together towards a common goal. And that's exactly the way we should be living lives. Yes, we should be different. We should be unique because each one of us was sent to this world for a different purpose. But at the same time, we should be able to work with other people towards a common goal. That's why this morning, this Shabbat service, I would like to extend each one of you an invitation to be unique. Each one of you know what works better to connect with God and to celebrate Shabbat. That's, I guess, one of the advantages of being at home, right? You could be as unique as you want, and nobody will judge you. But at the same time, remember, we're all together celebrating Shabbat. So don't be afraid of participating, of singing along, so we can, even if we are not together in the same room, we are still together in prayer. So please, don't be an spectator, be a participator, so we can all celebrate together Shabbat from within our uniqueness. Let's begin with our service with the morning blessings, counting blessings. There is nothing more wonderful than counting blessings in our lives. Page 5, please rise. The Brikot HaShachar. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama. Good morning, Rochelle. Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi. Stephen, Tracy, Debbie. Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lasech v'minalav chimenim v'layla.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani betzalmo.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani ben chorihin.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Israel.
Amen.
Together.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokei ha'chivrim. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish harumim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokei kefufim.
Amen. Elohai, Elohai.
Shabbat shalom, Alice and Bill.
Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi.
Page 6. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa li kol tzorki.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamehi mitzadik gaver.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Israel v'gevura.
Amen.
Together.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shenatatabi, Shenatatabi,
Tehorahi, Tehorahi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, oter Israel v'tifara.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, anotel laya efkoha.
Amen.
One more time.
Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama,
Shenatatabi,
Shenatatabi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi.
And you may be seated. We welcome Cindy Singer, and she said something very interesting, Matthew. She said, these are the readings Mary and I did for our bat mitzvahs. Oh. Shabbat Shalom, Israel and Lori. Evelyn Hecht, she's already here with Larry. Ooh, that's good. They're in West Hawk Lake. Hello, Harry Hodwak. And David Stern and family are still here. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. Let's continue with our service. Oh, please, sorry. You have to rise again for Baruch Shamar, page 7. Baruch Shamar ve'aya olam. Baruch Hotze Bereshit. Baruch Omer ve'oseh. Baruch Ozer u'mekayem. Baruch merachem al haaretz. Baruch merachem al haberiot. Baruch משלם שכר טוב ליראיו, ברוך חי לעד, וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו, לי לי La 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 la. You may be seated as we praise the name of God together. Page 8. Hallelujah Adonai min hashamayim. Hallelujah Adonai min hashamayim. Hallelujah Hallelujah kol malachat. Hallelujah kol tzepah. Hallelujah 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 Shemesh v'yareach. Hallelujah kol kochvei or. Hallelujah Shemei hashamayim ve'hamayim asher me'al hashamayim. Hallelujah 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 kol malachat. Hallelujah kol tzepah. Hallelujah Hallelujah. Please rise for the Mourner's Kaddish. Page 46. We welcome Sharon Glass. She's also West Hot Lake. What happened with Gimli? Huh? Okay, yeah. Okay. That's the page. Page 46. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. וילמד דברי חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן.
אמן.
יהא שמר רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, ושבחתה ונחמתה, נמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן.
אמן.
יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
אמן.
עושה שלום ממרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
Amen.
You may be seated. We continue on page 10. Second paragraph. Shochenad Maron. Shochenad Maron vekadosh shemo.
Shochenad marom vekadosh shemo.
Shabbat shalom, Marilyn. Befi yesharim tithalal v'divrei tzadikim titba'arach ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש. Bottom of the page, לחצי קדיש. יתגדל ויתקדש מי רעבה.
Amen.
בעלמא דיברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי. וחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש בשמרה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עמיה.
יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה
בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה
ושירתה, ושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירם בעלמא ואמרו ואמרו
ואמרו ואמרו
ואמרו ואמרו ואמרו Amen. Please rise for the Baruch, our opportunity to bless the name of God, the source of all blessing. Page 12. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Voed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam. Yotzer or uborech choshech, Oseh shalom uborech hakol. You may be seated. Shabbat shalom, Pauline. Welcome to our service. And let's continue preparing ourselves for the recitation of the Shema Israel as we sing together The second blessing before the recitation of the Shema, page 13. Ve'ha'er eineinu. Ve'ha'er eineinu Be'toratecha Be'toratecha Be'dabek libeinu Ve'mitzvotecha Ve'mitzvotecha Ve'ha'er eineinu V'toratecha V'toratecha V'dabek libeinu V'mitzvotecha V'mitzvotecha Ve'yachet levavenu Le'ava ulida et shemecha ve'la onbosh le'olam va'ed ve'la onbosh le'olam va'ed ki v'shem kodecha הגדול והנורא בתחנו נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך ואהר עינינו בתורתך ותורתך ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך ומצוותיך ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. Page 14. Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Page 15. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך ובשוכבך וקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Please continue silently, bottom of page 15, the whole page 16 and top of page 17. Shabbat Shalom to Bloomberg 1982. Oh, Sarah from Washington, D.C. Okay. Adonai Elohim Emet. Page 17. Mi Chamocha. Mi Chamocha Ba'elim Adonai. Mi Chamocha Nedar Bakodesh. Nora Tehilot. Mose Pele.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh.
Shira chadasha, shibehu geulim
Leshimcha,
על שפת הים, יחד כולם,
הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלeh.
Please rise.
שירת ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל. ופתחנו מכה יהודה בישראל, גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלeh.
ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך הוא שמו,
גאל ישראל. Shabbat Shalom, Rafi from Toronto. It's great. So many people outside Winnipeg watching us. Should make a list. Let's continue with the Amidah, our central prayer, an opportunity to have a deep connection with our Creator. We're going to start singing together. And then after the Ledor Vador, an open invitation for each one of you to continue your own way. Remember what we said at the beginning of the service. We are together, but we are also unique. So find your way. If your way is to use the words printed in the Siddur, by all means, go ahead, use that traditional way of connecting with the Creator. But if somehow it's out of your comfort zone to use the words in the Siddur, have the next few minutes to elevate your own private prayer. We have to feel that one way or another, we are all working together towards a common goal. So let's begin singing together, page 18. Good morning, Jody. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון. גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם. למען שמו ואהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, בך מחיים מתים אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מקיים מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך מימית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני בחיי המתים. Bottom of page 20, the קדושה. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו, מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא אל זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. אז וקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנסים לעומת צרפים, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו כמחכים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון, וקרוב בימינו לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור ולנצח נצחים. ואיננו תראה מלכותך כדבר האמור בשירי עוזיך, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור הללויה. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה. לדורבדור, לדורבדור, לדורבדור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדושתך נקדיש. ברוך אתה אדוני,
ברוך הוא ברוך שמו.
האל, הקדוש, Please continue with your own private prayers. Once you finish your prayer, feel free. Take a seat to relax. So Sarah, you watch from Washington, D.C. Oh, wow. How did you hear about Arshul? I'm curious now. Hi, Karina. Good morning, Ariel Lee. The Kaddish Shalem, page 32. התקדש מרבה ועלמא דברי חירותי וימליך מלכות אביך יקום יום יקום וכתק ישראל בגלה בזמן גרי ויאמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ותרומה מתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה על שם קודשה בריחו לעין למה יקום כתב ושירתה תושבחת ונחמת תמיד אמרמה ויאמרו
אמן.
תתקבל צלותנו ותיאון דכל ישראל קודם עוון ושמיה ויאמרו
אמן.
יש למרן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו
אמן.
עושה שלום ימרום אב ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו
Amen.
Please rise for the Torah service. We're about to take the Torah out of the ark. Vaya Vinsoa, page 33. Remember, if you want a copy of the Siddur that we are using, you can go to our website, www.szwinnipeg.ca. You can download the PDF file from there. Vayehi Vinsoa Haron Vayomer Moshe Kuma Adonai Veyafutu Oyevecha Veyanusu Mesanecha Mipanecha
Ki Mission Tetze Torah Ki Mission Tetze Torah Ulevar Adonai Mirushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Israel Bikedushato Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad
Echad Eloheinu Ka'adol Adoneinu Ka'adol Shemo
Echad Eloheinu Kadosh Adonenu Kadosh Shemo
Gadelul Adonai ti Unaromema Shemo Yachdav Lecha Adonai Yagedu Ula Ve'agevuna Ve'atiferet Ve'anetzach Ve'aod Ki kol Vashamayim Uvaretz Kol Vashamayim Uvaretz Ka'adonai HaMamlacha Ve'amitnaseh Lechol Lerosh Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Olav Kadoshu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Le'ar Kodesho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Le'ar Kodesho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Le'ar Kodesho Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Ki Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Le'ar Kodesho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Ve'ishtachavu Le'ar Kodesho.
Very nice. In the spur of the moment there.
Haven't heard that.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Shkoach, Rabbi Mas. Very nice.
Nice playing.
Thanks for leading us through Shacharit there into the Amidah. It's nice to be back after a week away, I have to say. I'm enjoying it. I always feel rested and refreshed. I want to thank Bonnie. I've thanked them privately, but I want to thank Bonnie and Rabbi Mas and Bill Wiseman, ritual team, for making it possible for me to get a little bit of a recharge of my battery last week. And celebrate a birthday. You may have heard I had a birthday.
A big one.
I'm 35 now. It's pretty cool.
I can tell.
Aníbal and I are 15 years apart. There's some kind of significance there, you'd think, maybe. But we'll talk a little about Numbers today, because we're beginning the book of Numbers, as it's known in English. Because the very first story, and the story we'll focus on today as we read the first chapter, is about a census. In Hebrew, the book is called Bemidbar. Be in Midbar, wilderness. A lot of times Midbar gets translated as desert, but it's not. It's actually wilderness. I don't think we need to split hairs over this, but the imagery of being in the wilderness and everything that happened to our ancestors in the wilderness has been expanded upon and talked about quite a bit. It's not where I'm going to lead our commentary and our conversation for today. I'm more focused on the census, the numbers part, the counting of Bnei Israel. So the context. We finished the book of Vayikra. In the book of Vayikra, Bnei Israel didn't move. They were all in one place. They've been at the base of Mount Sinai for over a year and a month, actually. We're in the second year since the Exodus, so it's been a full year, and then another month. So the month of Nisan is over. It's the first of Iyar, and Moshe is going to get the command from God to count everybody. Because now they're ready to set out into the wilderness, and to do that, they need to be organized in a mobile camp that would be able to be a military camp as well. Right? And Rabbi Mas in his introduction was talking about the flags and organized by the different Shvatim, the different tribes, the 12 tribes, and how they'll be positioned around the Mishkan, the tabernacle in the center, for both when they're stationary and when they're moving. So it's, as far as story goes, it's a little dry. That's fine. The commentary, at least I think, and I hope you do as well, is fascinating. The reading itself is actually a little dry. It gets very repetitive, as you could imagine. When it comes to counting, when it comes to censuses like this, the Torah doesn't like to skip. It goes tribe by tribe, number by number, very formulaic. So the reading isn't the most thrilling thing in the last few months, when we've had stories like parting of the sea and receiving, the revelation of Mount Sinai. So it's not up in the category there, but fascinating nonetheless as we begin this book of Bemidbar. So if you want to grab your Etz Chaim Chumash, if you have it, or if you're following, as Rabbi Mas mentioned, not only our Sidurim, but all of our Torah readings are available on our website, www.szwinnipeg.ca. In the Etz Chaim Chumash, we're on page 769. I mentioned we're starting the book of Numbers, so if you're using a different Chumash to follow along, chapter 1 in the book of Numbers. The first reading, which Bonnie Robinson will chant for us, is verses 1 through 4. Why don't we get into it? Who's our first aliyah? Do we have anybody? Nope. Anybody you've noticed we can pull out? We need some aliyot. We need the first and second aliyot as well as the sixth. The rest are taken. First, second. Maybe we have a Kohen in our midst. Maybe we have a Levi in our midst.
Cindy's
Maybe we don't.
Father is a Kohen.
Oh, that's right. Well, Cindy Singer is here.
And it's her part.
That's a great point. Bonnie mentioned Cindy Singer just a few years back, and Mary Hutchings on this parsha had their adult Benot mitzvah, which is quite an important moment for both of them, obviously, because of the significance of having a Benot mitzvah, but also because that started them, both of them, Mary and Cindy, on a path of reading Torah and Haftarah and volunteering in our congregation ever since. And they're two of our best Torah readers and most reliable Torah readers. So Cindy has already... She is Bat Kohen, absolutely. I know. I know you do. So Cindy, we've picked you, and in honor of this, I'm not sure if Mary is watching, but she can join you, I guess, I don't want to say spiritually, because that implies something, but yeah, right?
Virtually.
Yeah, virtually. For this, we'll give this one to Cindy in honor of Cindy and Mary's Benot Mitzvah from a few years back. Page 769, again, Numbers chapter 1, verses 1 through 4. V'yazor v'yashilach olach v'asim bo v'nomar amen. Hakol avu godel Eloheinu tnu chavol Torah tamo nechama b'masha v'eliezer hakohen l'aliyah rishona Baruch shenatan Rama Yisrael b'kedushato ve'atem advekim Adonai Elohechem Chaim kolchem hayom. Baruch et Adonai Amvorach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach leolam vaed.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe Bemidbar Sinai be'ohel moed be'echad lachodesh hasheni bashana hashenit l'tzeitam me'eretz Mitzrayim lemor so at Rosh Kol Adat b'nei Yisrael lemishbechotam levet avotam B'mispar shemot kol zachar legulgilotam mi ben esrim shana v'mala kol yotzei tzava b'Yisrael tifkedu ota letzivotam ata v'aharon v'itchem yihyu ish lamate ish rosh levet avotav hu.
Beautiful. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata betocheinu Baruch atah Adonai notena Torah.
Amen.
Yasher kochech to Bonnie Robinson, beautiful reading. Yasher kochech to Cindy Singer, our first honorary honoree. We got a second one ready?
Not really.
Okay, somebody step up.
Hold on. But
Yeah, somebody's
here-
going to step up.
David Wilder said he has double your size
Yes.
for
Okay.
great-grandparents.
Okay.
Yes.
But I don't have you here your name.
David
I have it. I got it. I got it. Okay. So we have the stipulation for the census, and as I mentioned, the connection of the census is to get a size of the military. That's why it's men 20 and up. That was military service age in the times of the Torah. 20 years and older, males, kol zachar. That's who we're counting. So we're not counting everybody. We're counting because the practical idea is it's to get a sense of the military might, the military size of Bnei Israel. But how about this? I'll offer a few commentaries, what some of our sages say about this whole business of numbering, counting, censuses. This one from Midrash Rabbah. On 10 occasions, Israel was counted. Once when they went down to Egypt. A second time when they came out. A third time after the incident of the golden calf. Twice in the book of Numbers. Once in the formation of the camps. That's this one. And once in connection with the division of the land. That's later in the book. Twice in the days of Saul. The 8th time in the days of David. The 9th time they were numbered was in the days of Ezra. And the 10th time will be in the future era of Moshiach, the Messiah, when, as it says in Jeremiah, the flocks shall again pass under the hands of him that counts them. Second Aliyah, Sheni, page 770, if you have the Etz Chaim, verses 5 through 16. Chapter 1, verses 5 through 16. David Wilder? Yep. David Wilder is our honorary, second honoree. Yamo David Tzvi, Ben Mendel Laser Visara Pesol Aliyah Hashniah. Baruch et Adonai Amvorach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notena Torah.
Amen. Ve'ela shemot hanashim asher ya'amdu idchem li Ruvain Elitzur ben Shedeur l'Shimon Shelumiel ben Surishadai Lihuda Nachshon ben Aminadav Yisachar Netanel ben Suar Lizvulun Eliav ben Chelon Livnei Yosef leEphraim Elishama ben Amihud Limnashe Gamliel ben Pedatsur Levinyamin Avidan ben Gidoni Lehedan Achiezer ben Amishadai Le'asher Pagiel ben Ochran Lehegad Eliasaph ben Deuel, Lenaftali Achira ben Enan, Ele kirue haida nesiye matot avotam Rashi Alfi Israel.
Hey. Beautiful. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
Amen.
Our third aliyah, Shlishi, we will get to in a moment, and Bonnie will chant that one as well. V'yad Yetzchaim, 771 is the page, chapter 1 in the book of Numbers, verses 17, 18, and 19. They organize the tribes they organize the people by their tribes, and they appoint a nasi, kind of a chieftain, over each tribe. The names are obviously not the kinds of names that we see anymore. One name may stand out. Let's see if Rabbi Mas. Oh, I caught you. You didn't study for this test. Well, not the names of the tribes, but if any of the chieftains stand out, to me there's Nachshon ben Aminadav. Nachshon ben Aminadav is not super famous in the Torah as much as he's famous in the Midrash. Do I have it right? He was the first one into the water. Michamocha, Song of the Sea?
So they say.
The Midrash says that Nachshon ben Aminadav, the head of Judah, remember one of the themes in the book of Bemidbar is that Judah rises to be the top tribe. We'll see that it's the biggest tribe. Of course, that wasn't the first of Jacob's sons. That was Reuven. And the order here is actually very telling. Birth order, but by mother. All of Leah's sons first, then Rachel's sons, which of course we know is Yosef. So here we have Ephraim and Manasseh. And then all of the sons of Bilhah and Zilpah, who are the lady servants, who also had a number of children, right? So the order there, chronological, but also by mother. Leah's first, then Rachel's, and then the other two ladies. Interesting. But Nachshon ben Aminadav, that's a name that may stand out. The story goes in the Midrash that when the seas were supposed to part, they didn't part right away until Nachshon started walking in, and the water was up to his eyes, and then it started to part. Did I get that right?
Absolutely. That's the way I remember it.
Okay, perfect. I mean, I wasn't there, but that's what they tell me. So that name may stand out to you. The other names, not so much. But if I was going to tell you my favorite, Shlumiel ben Surishadai, that's a pretty good one.
What about Pagiel? I like that.
Pagiel ben Ochran, that's Bonnie's favorite.
Yeah. If you have another child, you should use that name.
I think I may go home today and tell Heather that Pagiel is going to be our
Pagiel
next
Leibel.
kid.
That sounds great.
Pagiel Leibel.
Guess what? You're not having any more kids.
Yeah, that kid's never getting beat up. It just shows you how names have changed. I'll give you another commentary after our next reading, which is Shlishi. Again, page 771 if you have it, verses 17, 18, and 19. Our honorary honoree is Shelley Chachana.
Can you imagine that, Pagiel? How do you spell that?
Who knows?
Tamohori Tareza bat Binyamin v'Nachama Lalia Shlishit Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Vaed Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
Amen. Vayikach Moshe ve'Aharon et hanashim ha'ele asher nikevu b'shemot ve'et kol ha'eda hikilu ve'echad lachodesh hasheni v'yityaldu al mishpechotam levet avotam b'mispar shemot miben esrim shana v'mala legulgelotam Ka'asher tziva Adonai et Moshe vayivkedem
Bemidbar Sinai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tocheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
Amen.
Yasher kochech kol kavod Bani. Beautiful, flawless Torah readings this morning, as I can assume they probably were all week. And Yasher kochech to Shelley Chachanoff, our honorary third aliyah. Yasher koch to David Wilder, who was our second honorary honoree, and we know that both David and Shelley are commemorating meaningful and important yard sites in their lives and in their families. We'll get to Rivi'i in a second, fourth Aliyah, still page 771 if you have the Etz Chaim, verses 20 through 27. We'll call Alan Cantor in just a moment. Let me offer you this commentary, and then I'll put on my gloves, literally, and read the Torah. From Rashi. It's not just about counting. If you have the Etz Chaim Chumash, I think there is a little point there that in one of the other Midrashim, Bemidbar Rabbah, I think, they compare God counting Bnei Israel to a man who owns these precious stones, who counts them just to keep track of them, to make sure that they're safe. And Rashi kind of builds on that in his comment on this whole counting business. This is from Rashi. You've heard of him. Because of God's great love for his people, I'm going to change it. Because of God's great love for God's people, God counts them all the time. God counted them when they left Egypt. God counted them after they fell in the wake of the sin of the golden calf to know the number of survivors. And God counted them when God came to manifest God's presence within them. On the 1st of Nisan, the sanctuary was erected, and 1 month later, on the 1st of Iyar, God counted them. I guess Rashi's argument is that counting isn't just practical for military purposes, but it is a symbol of God's deep love for God's treasured people, Bnei Israel. Interesting. Rivi'i, as I mentioned, is next. Verses 20 through 27. Alan Cantor, our honoree. Yamod Elokim Pesach ben Yosef Moshe Esther Pesi Lelia Harvi'it.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Hamim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayihiyu v'nei Reuven bechor Yisrael toldotam l'mishpachotam leveit avotam b'mispar shemot legulgolotam kol zachar miben esrim shana v'mala kol yotzei tzava pikudehem l'mate Reuven shishav arba'im elef v'chamesh meot livnei Shimon toldotam l'mishpachotam leveit avotam pekudav b'mispar shemot legulgalotam kol zachar miben esrim shana v'mala kol yotzei tzava pekudehem l'mate Shimon tisha v'chamishim elef u'shlosh meot livnei Gad toldotam l'mishpachotam leveit avotam b'mispar shemot miben esrim shana v'mala kol yotzei tzava pekudehem l'mate Gad chamisha v'arbaim elef v'shesh meot v'chamishim livnei Yehuda toldotam l'mishpachotam leveit avotam b'mispar shemot miben esrim shana v'mala kol yotzei tzava pekudehem l'mate Yehuda arba'a v'shivim elef v'shesh meot.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Nata B'tochenu Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Fifth Aliyah is next, coming at you, page 772. If you have it, chapter 1 still, verses 28 through 35. Yashikolah to Alan Cantor, our honorary fourth honoree. Our fifth honoree is Meir Serfati. How many more of these do I have? I wanted to space these out. Okay, from Ramban. You know Ramban? Not Rambam. Ramban. Nachmanides. You got to say that into the mic if you want people to hear you. Nachmanides.
Nachmanides
Very good.
versus Maimonides. This is Nachmanides.
This is
Which came
Nachmanides.
after Maimonides.
He's building on the thing that we brought from Rashi after the last, the idea that counting is more than just something practical, but a show of God's love. Nachmanides, Nachman, Ramban, throws this into the mix to consider. This is reflected in the Hebrew word for count, pakod, which also means to be remember, and to be concerned with. The same Hebrew verb, pakod, which we translate as to count, can also be translated as to take note of, to remember, to be concerned with. Famous example that jumps to my mind, we read it every year on Rosh Hashanah. Adonai pakad et Sarah. Remember, Sarah could not have children. Right before Isaac was born, we told God took note. God was concerned with. God counted Sarah. So Nachman, Ramban, holy smokes, Libel. Ramban says, yep, like Rashi said, it's a show of love. The verb gives us a clue. Chamishi, fifth aliyah. Yamod, Meir ben Yehuda v'Rachel, l'aliyah chamishit.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Amvorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Who's the last one here? Who's the last one, though? Menashe. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Livnei Yisachar, toldotam lemishpechotam, leveit avotam b'mispar shemot, mi ben esrim, shana v'mala kol yotzei tzava, pekudehem lemate Yisachar, arba v'chamishim, elef v'arba meot, livnei Zvulun, toldotam lemishpechotam, leveit avotam b'mispar shemot, מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא, פקודיהם למטה זבולון 57,400. לבני יוסף, לבני אפרים, תולדותם למשפחותם, לבית אבותם במספר שמות. מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא, פקודיהם למטה אפרים, 40,500. לבני מנשה, תולדותם למשפחותם, לבית אבותם במספר שמות. מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא, פקודיהם למטה מנשה 32,200.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yasher koach to Meir Serfati, our fifth honorary honoree. We needed one for 6. Do we have?
We do.
Who do we got for 6th? Shishi.
We have Judy Shorak,
Judy Shirak. Wonderful.
and she's celebrating her son-in-law's birthday.
Oh, wonderful.
That's nice.
Pathfinder.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
So she is Yehudit Ruth Bat Abraham Besar.
I got it. Okay, perfect. We'll get to Judy Shirak in just a second. Let me share this one with you. I've been saving this one from the Hasidic masters, a take on this whole census business. And without planning it, what Rabbi Moss talked about at his opening, and I don't know if this is an allusion to your Devar at all, this idea of individuality versus the collective. It's brilliant, and it does fit very much with the Parsha. And here's another spin on that same idea from the Hasidic masters. A census expresses two paradoxical truths. On the one hand, it implies that each individual is significant. On the other hand, a head count is the ultimate equalizer. Each member of the community, from the greatest to the lowliest, counts for no less and no more than one. God repeatedly commands Moshe to count the Jewish people to emphasize both their individual worth, the fact that no single person's contribution is dispensable, as well as their inherent equality. We didn't even talk about
Well,
that.
I actually used that for my Torah L'chaim,
Oh, nice.
and that was written because everybody would have to bring half shekel, no more and no less.
That was when we learned about the first census.
No, but
exactly, yeah.
It looks like they
always did that, I know,
always
yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
So I said, why half shekel? So to let people know, it doesn't matter how much money you have
Right.
in your bank account, you're exactly the same to the poor.
It even specifically says the richer may not give more and the poor may not
Yeah.
give less, right? That it's exactly
That's
the
what
same.
inspired that commentary.
And I love it. You had that opening at the very beginning about this like kind of push and pull between wanting to be individual, but also wanting to be something bigger. And the census really captures both sides. How do you like this? Of that coin. Oh! Shishi, page 772 if you've got it, verses 36 through 43.
Is it-
Yehudit root.
Is it like Brian Pallister with the money to the seniors?
Tamod, Yehudit root bar Avram v'Sara l'Aliyah hashishit.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Livnei Binyamin. Toldotam lemishpechotam leveit avotam b'mispar shemot. מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא, פקודיהם למטה בנימין 35,400 לבני דן, תולדותם למשפחותם לבית אבותם במספר שמות, מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא, פקודיהם למטה דן 62,700 לבני אשר תולדותם למשפחותם לבית אבותם במספר שמות מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא פקודיהם למטה אשר 41,500 בני נפתלי תולדותם למשפחותם לבית אבותם במספר שמות מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצאי צבא פקודיהם למטה נפתלי 53,400
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yashir Kochech to Judy Shirak, and happy birthday to your son-in-law, Hart Binder, taking that aliyah in his honor. That's wonderful. We got one more aliyah, Shvi'i Maftir, our seventh and final, our seventh and concluding aliyah. We're going to call Larry and Evelyn Hecht, who are celebrating their 59th wedding anniversary. They get this joint aliyah, and then Evelyn is chanting today's Haftarah, which we'll get to in a moment. Just before this reading, that's where Rabbi Mas went down to the green room to get Evelyn all set up for her Haftarah. An extra special Haftarah today, I'll explain in a few minutes. Last little bit from the sages, not so much on the idea of the census, but maybe a little wisdom we can glean from the number 20. 20, what is he talking about? 20 years was the cutoff. 19-year-old men were not counted in this census. They're not fit for the army. They're not going to fit into that kol yotzei tzava, going out to the army. 20 years and up. Why 20? How did they get the number 20? Let's turn to Pirkei Avot. Well-known selections, the ethics of our fathers. Why is 20 years old equal being fit for service in the army? In the 5th chapter of Pirkei Avot, there's an outline of the phases of a person's education and life. At 5 years of age, the study of Scripture. They mean Torah. At 10, the study of Mishnah. At 13, the obligation to observe the mitzvot. At 15, the study of Talmud. At 18, marriage. At 20 begins the pursuit of a livelihood. At 30, one attains strength. At 40, understanding. At 50, one can give counsel. I was reading a take on this passage from Pirkei Avot from the Lubavitcher Rebbe, who said for the first 20 years of life, based on Pirkei Avot, it's all personal growth, right? Everything there is about our own personal development. It's not until we turn 20 that we go out into the world, and our focus becomes less about ourselves and more about our contribution. Remember, at 20 begins the pursuit of a livelihood. And the idea that Lubavitcher Rebbe was arguing in his take was that you can't be fit for service in the army until your personal development has reached the level where you're ready to turn those lessons into something you can give back to the community. I thought that was kind of interesting. Why 20? Seventh Aliyah, Shvi'im after, 773 if you've got it. We'll finish off chapter 1 here, verses 44 through the final one, 54. Yamdu Chava bat Shraga Faivel v'Sara V'Yehuda Eliezer ben Asher v'Chaya L'Aliyah Maftirim Chizku.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Borach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ele hapkudim asher pakad Moshe ve'Aharon unsiei Yisrael 12 ish. איש אחד לבית אבותיו היו ויהיו כל פקודי בני ישראל לבית אבותם מבין 20 שנה ומעלה כל יוצא צבא בישראל ויהיו כל הפקודים 603,550 והלוויים למטה אבותם לא עוד פקדו בתוכם וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור אך מטה לוי לא תפקוד וראשם לא תישא בתוך בני ישראל. וראשם לא תישא בתוך בני ישראל, ואתה הפקד את הלווים על משכן העדות ועל כל כליו ועל כל אשר לו, המה יישאו את המשכן ואת כל כליו והם ישרתוהו, וסביב למשכן יחנו, ובנסוע המשכן יורידו אותו הלווים, ובחנות המשכן יקימו אותו הלווים, והזר הקרב יומת, וחנו בני ישראל איש על מחנהו, ואיש על דגלו לצבאותם, והלווים יחנו סביב למשכן העדות, ולא יהיה קצף על עדת בני ישראל, ושם על עדת בני ישראל, ושמרו הלווים משמרת משכן העדות, ויעשו בני ישראל ככל אשר ציווה אדוני משה כן עשו.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. I've got a final thought to offer on the Torah reading, and then an introduction to the Haftarah. Just before we get there, though, as I mentioned, Larry and Evelyn Hecht asked for this aliyah so that they could celebrate their special anniversary, 59 years married together, which is an unbelievable accomplishment. And for that, we are thrilled to offer them this special blessing. Mishe Beirach, Avotenu Avram Yitzchak Yaakov, Sarif Garechav Leah, Hu Yevarech et Chava bat Shraga Fail v'Sara, V'Yehuda Eliezer ben Asher v'Chaya. בעבור שבאו היום להודות לשם קודשו על כל החסד אשר גמל להם מיום חתונתם ומיום שמחת ליבם עד היום הזה. הקדוש ברוך הוא ישמרם ויצילם מכל צרה וצוקה ומכל נגע ומחלה, וישלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה ידיהם עם כל ישראל אחיהם ונאמר אמן. May God, who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, bless Evelyn and Larry Hecht, who are here today with gratitude for all the blessings their 59 years of married life together have afforded them. Evelyn and Larry, may the Kadosh Baruch Hu, the Holy One, blessed be God, protect and deliver you. May you continue to enjoy God's blessings in the new song of your years to come, so that you may always live in joy and gladness, in peace and companionship. And let us all say, Amen. Od yishama behare Yehuda, uvechutzot Yerushalayim. Od yishama behare Yehuda, uvechutzot Yerushalayim. Kol sason vekol simcha, kol chatan vekol kala, kol sason vekol simcha, kol chatan vekol kala. Mazel tov. Unbelievable. 59 years. We're sorry that we can't be in the same space, but we're so thankful that you chose to continue celebrating it as you have celebrated many other milestones before, and we hope many milestones to come. Larry, you better be nice today. I mean, you better be nice every day, but especially today. Well, whenever the actual, today, all days, and the actual anniversary day. The Haftarah is coming up. I'll give a word of introduction after Hagbah Galila. Here's a final thought on the Torah reading. All this business of numbers and counting, one of the things that people debate, they've been debating ever since, is that total number, 603,550, which implies a total group of 2 million people. When you factor in how many women and how many children and how many men under 20, that must have been 2 million people. And I always say that, remember those crowds in Toronto when the Raptors won? That ridiculously enormous crowd? That was like they said 2 million people, to kind of visualize that. And scholars debate it. You know, some scholars say it's an impossibly large number. I think in the Etz Chaim there's an idea that maybe Elef, which we translate as 1,000, which actually a much smaller unit. It was a name for a different unit as opposed to 1,000. I think the number would be significantly lower, something like 3,550 men as opposed to 603,550 men. To me, what I was trying to get at through the sages and the comments that I brought for today, from Rashi and the Hasidic masters and Ramban and Pirkei Avot, and even that first one from the Midrash, is that the count, we shouldn't get hung up on the number. Whether the number is accurate or not, there's lots of numbers in the Torah and we're not sure. How many years they were in Egypt is another great example, and there's lots of debate. Is the number really the important thing? Is it important to know that Judah had this many and Dan had this many and there were 600,000? Is that the important thing? Or is the idea behind it? Some of the lessons about the age of 20 and what that means and why the counting started there. Or what the counting represents of the relationship between God and Yisrael. I think that those are the deeper meanings. Those are the lessons, and that's what I want to focus on. You want to debate whether or not they had that many dudes, 20 years and older? Go at it. But I don't think that that's really the point of today's Torah reading. So my final thought, it's more than just the numbers. Statistics. What did Winston Churchill say? There are 3 kinds of lies: lies, damned lies, and statistics. Numbers fall into that category, right? We throw numbers around. When I was in journalism school, we were taught to be very skeptical, to be very incredulous when people throw around numbers. There's always something deeper than just the surface level of the number. And I think we discover that together here in reading today's Torah portion from Bemidbar. So with that, I invite you to rise wherever you are. Bonnie is going to do our Hagbah and our Glila. V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe ki b'tzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai mirushalayim ki b'tzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai mirushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Please be seated. Kol hakavod to all of our honorary honorees. And thank you to those of you. Remember, you can always jump up and try and grab an aliyah. You can call the office ahead of time, or you can try and show up on Saturday morning and grab one of the remaining spots. We always appreciate people who want to receive these honors, and we're thrilled to give them out. Haftarah is coming up. I mentioned Evelyn Hecht is chanting this one. It's not the Haftarah for Bemidbar, though. What? I know. The calendar bumps it. The Haftarah from Bemidbar is very interesting. It's from the prophet Hosea, one of the 12 minor prophets, and the connection is the idea of counting. There's metaphors and imagery for counting, and the connection is quite obvious with the census and the beginning of this new book. But that's not the one we read. Why? Because we are today the day before Rosh Chodesh. When Shabbat and Rosh Chodesh fall on the same day, it changes the Haftarah, regardless of the Parsha. But also when Shabbat and the day before Rosh Chodesh, believe it or not. That's how important Rosh Chodesh is, or at least was. That even when it's just the day before, tonight when the sun sets, if you looked up in the sky, if you could find it, there'd be a new moon, no moon, and we'd be getting the new month of Sivan, which means Shavuot is just around the corner, the end of the Omer is just around the corner. When Rosh Chodesh is going to be on Sunday, on Shabbat, we read a different Haftarah. You may remember this one. In the very first line, we get the reference to Machar Chodesh, a story from the prophets from the book of 1 Samuel involving young David, before he's the king, and his best friend, Jonathan, who is the son of the first and current king, Shaul, Saul. There's a bit of a triangle, and Jonathan's caught in the middle. His father has quite literally been losing his mind. They say that in modern times we would often diagnose him with some form of maybe schizophrenia or other mental health issue because he hears voices, and he was quite afflicted. And mixed up in all of that are these terrible feelings he has for David, who he perceives quite realistically as the threat to his kingship and to his family continuing, right? He's got this son, he's got other sons. And of course, to make matters more complicated, who is David's best friend? Remember, David has had the big victory over Goliath, so he's a huge popular hero. Who's David's best friend? Jonathan, Saul's son. So Saul kind of puts Jonathan in a very difficult position. Choose me or choose your friend. And it's very difficult for Jonathan, as we'll see play out over this story, because Saul rages at him. Saul loses it on Jonathan. And you feel for Jonathan. Who would you pick? Your dad or your best friend? And so that's the story that plays out. And the connection is because these events are at the time of Rosh Chodesh. Back then, in biblical times, Rosh Chodesh, there was every month a huge feast. And these events, this conversation that we're picking up actually in the middle of David and Jonathan trying to figure out how, David's in hiding. And Jonathan's trying to relay messages to him through the way he and a buddy will shoot arrows. If they shoot them in one direction, it gives one message. If they shoot them another direction, so David will know, is it safe? Is Saul still looking for him? And there's going to be this big banquet. And David, by connection through Jonathan, has been invited to banquets in the past. But he's not going to be able to show up to this particular banquet. So all this plays out on Machar Chodesh, the day before Rosh Chodesh, and that is the connection to this Haftarah. Personally, it's one of my favorites. I find the story just fascinating, and that dilemma for Jonathan is very difficult, and one that I think that even if we haven't been there, we can relate to and try and put ourselves in that position. So if you have Etz Chaim, it's page 1216. If you're using a different Chumash, Shmuel Aleph, 1 Samuel, chapter 20. Today's Haftarah will begin in the middle at verse 18, and it will conclude with verse 34. 1 Samuel chapter 20, verses 18 through 34. Evelyn, b'hatzlacha. Good luck.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar b'nviim tovim tzavadivrehem hanemarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah u'b'moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nviei ha'emet v'tzedek. Vayomer lo Yehonatan machar chodesh v'nifkadeta ki yifaked moshavecha ושילשתה תרד מאוד, ובאת אל המקום אשר נסתרת שם ביום המעשה, וישבת אצל האבן העזל, ואני שלושת החיצים צידה אורה, לשלח לי למטרה, והנה אשלח את הנהר, לך מצא את החיצים. אם אמר לנער, הנה החיצים ממך והנה, קחנו בבוא, כי שלום לך, ואין דבר חי אדוני. ואם כה אמר ללם, הנה החיצים ממך והלאה, לך, כי שלחך אדוני. והדבר אשר דיברנו אני ואתה, הנה אדוני ואיני ובינך עד עולם. ויסתר דוד בשדה, ויהי החודש, וישב המלך אל הלחם לאכול. וישב המלך על מושבו כפעם ופעם אל מושב הקיר, ויקם יהונתן, וישב אבנר מצד שאול, ויפקד מקום דוד. ולא דיבר שאול מאומה ביום ההוא, כי אמר מקרא הוא בלתי טהור, הוא כי לא טהור. ויהי ממחרת החודש השני, ויפקד מקום דוד. ויאמר שאול אל יהונתן בנו, מדוע לא בא בן ישי גם תמול גם היום אל הלחם. ועיין יהונתן את שאול, נשאל דוד, מעמדי עד בית לחם. ויאמר שלחני נא, כי זבח משפחה לנו בעיר, והוא ציווה לי אחי, ועתה אם מצאתי חן בעיניך, הימלתנה ואראה את אחי על כן לא בא אל שולחן המלך. ויחר אח שאול ויהונתן, ויאמר לו בנאוות המרדות, הלא ידעתי כי בוחר אתה לבן ישי לבשתך, ובושת ערבת אמך. כי כל הימים אשר בן ישי חי על האדמה לא תיכון אתה ומלאכותך ואתה שלח וקח אותו אליי כי בן מוות הוא ויין יהונתן את שאול אביו ויאמר אליו למה יומת מעשה ויתל שאול את החנית עליו להכותו וידע יהונתן כי חלה היא מאם אביו להמית את דוד ויקם יהונתן מאם השולחן וחריאף ולא אכל ביום החודש השני לחם כי נעצב אל דוד כי החלימו אביו ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל העולמים צדיק בכל הדורות האל הנאמן והאמור ועושה המדבר וקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק נאמן אתהו אדוני אלוהינו ונאמנים דבריך ודבר אחד מדבריך אחור לא ישוב ריקם כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הנאמן בכל דבריו רחם על ציון כי היא בית חיינו ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו באליהו הנביא עבדך ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו על כיסו לא ישב זר ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד
That's okay. I'm just waiting.
All right, go back.
Evelyn, Yasher Kochech, thank you for chanting the Haftarah so beautifully. So much feeling, as you always do. Great to hear you. And great to see you as well. Wishing you and Larry all the best as you celebrate your 59th wedding anniversary. Thank you again for offering to chant this Haftarah on such a special occasion. So, because tomorrow is Rosh Chodesh, and this is the last Shabbat before the next Rosh Chodesh, you know what the deal is. That makes this a Shabbat Mivarchim HaChodesh. And we have Alice Weissman back to chant the blessing of the new month, Birkat HaChodesh, which you can find back in our Sidur. You go back to the Sidur on page 40. Rosh Chodesh Sivan, as I mentioned, the next month of Sivan starts tomorrow, Yom Rishon. So I invite you to rise wherever you are. Bonnie will hold the Torah, as is our custom. And we'll turn things over to Alice from her home for this next stop in our Shabbat morning service. Page 40, Birkat HaChodesh.
Yehi ratzon milfanecha, Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, Shetakadesh Aleinu, Yetachodesh Haba, Atova v'miveracha, Titen lanu chayim aruchim, chayim shel shalom, chayim shel tova, chayim shel bracha, chayim shel parnasa, chayim shel chilut atzamot, chayim shesh bahem yirat shamayim, v'yirat chem, chayim she'en bahem busha uchlima, chayim shel osher v'kavod, chayim she'tevanu ahavat Torah, v'yirat shamayim, chayim shalom, v'begale tova, amen selah. Nishve'asa nisim labotenu, ve'galotam me'abdut lecherut, u'yigalotanu ba'ekaro, ve'kabetz mirachenu merba kanfotai, kamelim, o Yisrael, v'nomar v'nomar, amen. Rosh Chodesh Sivan, yeh b'yom rishon, haba aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael letova. Yechadeshehu HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Aleinu ve'al kol Beit Yisrael, L'chaim u'shalom, L'sason u'simcha, L'yeshua v'nechama, v'nomar v'nomar, amen. Keep well, everyone.
You should go down. Got it, Bonnie. Alice, thank you so much. As usual, a beautiful rendition of the blessing for the new month. And may this month of Sivan be one of goodness and peace and health for us, for all Israel, and for everyone, everywhere. We're almost at the Dvar Torah, as Rabbi Masa is going to be returning soon. We'll return the Torah in just a second, but with it still out, let's do the Misha Beirach for everyone we know who is sick. This week we are praying for Harav Shmuel ben Bracha, Aviva bat Malka, Yaakov ben Sion ben Miriam, Yaakov Gavriel ben Esther, Daniel ben Sivia, Eliyahu ben Sarah, Esther Leah bat Nechama, Isabella bat Sarah, Pinchas ben Batsheva, Donna Barnson, Sharon bat Golda, Esther bat Leah, Chaya Zahava bat Leah, Achazan Shefer ben Miriam, David Tzvi ben Sarah Pessel, Dina Rachel bat Sarah Esther, Shira Naomi bat Dina Rachel, Aharon Binyamin ben Shir Naomi, Yisrael Chaim ben Shir Naomi, Yitzchak Chaim ben Sarah, Tovayael bat Dina Rachel, Eliezer Meir ben Tovayael, Katriel Yosef ben Tovayael, Leah bat Rachel, Dvorah Gittel bat Leah, Binyamin Pinchas ben Dvorah Gittel, Nachum Le ben Leah, Rina bat Ariella, Yaakov ben Henya ben Hurt, Shalom David ben Sarah, Stephen Lee, Atara bat Etel, Moshe Aharon ben Leah, Ariel Neshama bat Sarah, Judy Sipe, Malka bat Esther, Tzvi Aryeh ben Sharna, Leah Sarah bat Sarah, Chana bat Leah Sarah, Leah bat Sarah, Rivka bat Roberta, Beryl Cohen, Leo ben Rachel, Herbert Singer, Sheila Streifler, Lois Ackerman, and Alfie. Rabbi, welcome back. Would you like to lead us in the Misha Beirach?
Misha Beirach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimoteinu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make life a blessing. And let us say, sing it with me, Amen. Mishe Beirach Imotenu Mekor Abraham Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Amen. Please rise to return the Sefer Torah to the Ark, page 41. יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם קרן לעמו. תהילה, תהילה לכל חסידה, לבני ישראל עם קרובו. הללויה, 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 הללויה. עץ חיימי למחזיקים בו, ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה, דרכי נועם וכל נתיבותיה
Shalom Hashivenu Adonai Elecha Ben Ashuva Kadesh Yameinu Kadesh Yameinu Kadesh Yameinu Kekeide. You may be seated. This is the time to study a little bit more about the Parsha. But before that, I have a joke for you. Because this week, I heard about this parrot who was a little bit rude to the people in the house. A little bit rude. At the beginning, just obnoxious, was just saying a few, he was swearing, but here and there, it wasn't all the time. Eventually, he started to swear more and more, and they started to start bothering the people at the house. Eventually, it was not just swearing, but also he started to get louder, and it was very disruptive. So one day, his owner, his master, how do you call him? His master with a pet? His owner, went to say to the parrot, "You cannot do that. You're being rude to me, rude to other people. You have to stop." And the parrot started to become even worse. Started to swear more, being louder and more obnoxious. And yes and no. The owner finally lost it, got the parrot, and put it inside the fridge. And then the parrot started to yell and move and scream from inside the fridge, and all of a sudden, quiet. Nothing. He waited a minute, 2 minutes. He opened the door of the fridge, took the parrot out, and the parrot said, "I'm so sorry for everything I've ever done to you. I swear from this moment on, I will never swear again. I will never be rude to anybody, and I will be always nice to people and using always appropriate words." So the owner said, "Wow, what makes you change your mind?" And then the parrot thinks for a minute, said, "Sure, first you have to tell me, what did the chicken do?" So I want to talk to you today about, look who is watching. Look who is watching. And I was thinking, this last week, lots of things happened in the province this last week. It's amazing how the world changes to one side to the other and so fast. All of a sudden, we were all quarantined and isolated, and now it looks like the city wants to open more and more things, and things are changing and evolving all the time, and sometimes we get a little lost, and it's a little difficult to know what to do. But I realized that each one of us, one way or another, because there are different levels and different degrees to this, one way or another, we all have responsibilities and obligations in life. And we have to realize that whatever we do, it's affecting other people the same way that whatever other people do usually affect the way we think or the way we behave. So sometimes it's easy to forget this fact. The fact that we are so visible, and whatever we do or whatever we say has an impact on other people. And this is very clear. I don't know about you, I guess these days everybody has a little bit more time on their hands. Have you ever watched a reality show? Just be honest. If you ever watch a reality show, you will realize that at the beginning, everybody is very conscious that they have a camera in front of them, and there are usually camera in many places if they're in a house or in a studio. But after a while, they kind of forget that they've been watched at all times, and they start doing things that they wouldn't do at the beginning when they were aware of the cameras. But then eventually, as the show progresses, they start doing and saying things that they are not so appropriate because they forget that they are in front of a camera. And I guess that's a little bit of the idea of the show, that eventually people will start reacting more and more naturally, and that is when they forget that they've been watched. So we have to be very careful the way we behave, because whatever we do or we say might be picked up by other people, and we may be affecting the way they behave and the way they think. This is also true for social media. That's why I'm so careful whenever I post or I don't post things on social media, because I know that I am at a certain level, I guess, of authority for some people, and whatever the rabbi says, some people may take it as a valid opinion more so than some other people's opinion. So I'm very careful what I put there. I'm always trying to post something that it's beneficial or inspirational, or it will have some kind of benefit to whoever is reading whatever I post there. So because I try to remember at all time that whatever I say, whatever I do, whatever I post will be picked up by somebody else. I don't know if you ever heard the word influencer. Have you ever heard that word, influencer? It's a fascinating word. It's something, I don't know how many of you are aware that there are people around in the internet that they're called influencers. These are people that they have a huge followers on social media platforms, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. And all these followers go every day to their profiles to see what they wrote, what they said, what they did. And whatever these influencers do, usually the followers will try to do the same. That's why sometimes companies, big companies, corporations, try to reach out to these influencers to be part of their marketing campaigns, because they know if these influencers will consume specific brands, chances are that their followers will also consume those specific brands. It's a fascinating world that we are living on. But I believe this is something that was always there, even before internet was ever invented. Every generation had their own influencers, their own peoples that they were kind of role models for good or for bad, but people were looking at them as role models. In this week's Parsha, at the very beginning, we have something very interesting. As Rabbi Leibel mentioned before, there was a census. There was this commandment from God to Moses to count the entire nation of Israel. It was probably something very difficult for Moses to do alone. So this Parsha said that Moses will need some help, and he will have to reach out to, the Torah described these people as Rosh, Levite, Avotav, which were pretty much the leaders of different groups. So Moses will have to do the census with the help of these leaders, this person that they were put in this position of authority, so the people of Israel will trust them when they will go around counting people. They were prominent people. They were that generation's influencers. They had a special status. So, and their goal was to use that special status to help Moses to fulfill God's will, to help Moses to bring good things to the congregation of Israel. And this is very important to remember, because in 4 more weeks, we're going to read the story of an individual who was also an influencer, who was also an authority, and did exactly the opposite what he's supposed to do. And that is going to be Korach. Hopefully we will have a chance to talk about him on that specific week. But Korach used that power, that authority that it was given to him, and instead of using it as a good influence, he used it as a bad influence. And instead of bringing blessing, he brought curse to the people of Israel. So this brings me to the point that how important it is to remember our responsibilities, and to remember that in one way or another, we have that tremendous power to influence the way other people think and other people behave. And I'm telling you this because exactly what happened this last week here at the province, where now all of a sudden we have this pressure from some people to say that we should open everything right away. Whoa, hold on a minute. Yeah, it is true that the province is getting a little bit more flexible, but I guess that flexibility works better in certain situations than in others. And I believe that at least in this case, us as leaders should be the ones thinking a little bit deeper about the reaction that everything we do will have in other people. So that's why, for example, decided for now to stay the way we are until we have more information and we can make a decision that is more responsible. Because at the end of the day, we want to bring blessing and we want to bring goodness to the people of this congregation and to this building. So it's very important to be responsible and to remember that whatever we do will have an influence on other people. So that's why this is a moment more important than ever to remember that whatever we do should be done for the goodness, and whatever we do will have an impact in other people. At the end of the day, you guys put us, all of us, in a position of authority. You decided that we have the authority to be your influencers, so it is we took that responsibility very, very seriously. And that's why, at least for now, we decided to wait a little longer until we can be absolutely sure that it's okay and it's safe to move the next stage. That's for our side. From your side, I hope you do the same. And you remember that whatever you do, there is always somebody watching. Shabbat Shalom.
Well done, Rabbi Yashir Koach. Couldn't agree with you more. Obviously, on a topic like this, we're united. And that's great. Should we rise for Aleinu?
Please rise for a lady. We can say that all year round, right? Please rise, except for Pesach.
That's true.
No rising.
No rising. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות אדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים מודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוט שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו וזולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד. Please remain standing for the mourner's Kaddish. This week, we mourn the passing of Evelyn Maslovsky and offer our heartfelt sympathy to Kenny Maslovsky, Debbie Maslovsky, and Arthur Cohen, Christine Maslovsky, Nathan Yakuwar, and Bill and Helen Mass. We extend our condolences to the families of Eileen Schrag, Edith Osterman, Susan Laurie Halprin Klein. And this week we commemorate the yahrzeit of Cecilia Rosner, mother of David Rosner, Benjamin Bernard Zeidman, father of Shelley Chochinov, Paul Zeidman, and Ellen Zeidman, and Harriet Zeidman, Elsie Patricia Cantor, mother of Alan Cantor, Leon Sarfati, mother of Meir Sarfati, and Emmanuel and Rachel Wilder, great-grandparents of David Wilder, all of blessed memory. Anybody else here? Nope. Please join me now in the recitation of the words of comfort, the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 46. Itgadal ve'itgadash meraba, ve'almad diverach irutei, ve'yamlich malchutei, ve'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Israel, ba'agalau v'zman karib ve'imru amen. Yehe shemer rabba mevorach le'alam le'olmei olmaya, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלם הרבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום עם רמיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. Amen. You may be seated as we conclude with our service, singing Adon Olam. You announce about the Rabbi's panel?
No, mention it. Mention it. I didn't mention anything.
Because it's next
Thursday
night at 5 p.m.
Well, let's back up. We got Minyan tonight. Bonnie Robinson with Bill are going to lead our Minyan this evening at 6 o'clock if you have a yahrzeit. Tomorrow morning with Bill is at 9. Tomorrow morning it was with Bill and Bonnie as well, Rosh Chodesh, 9 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 6 with Bonnie. And then during the week, 7:30 for our Monday through, well, I guess Thursday mornings, and then 6 o'clock for Mincha Mariv. Thursday night is Shavuot, and that means Friday is the first day of Shavuot. It means that next Shabbat will be Shavuot day, but Friday we've got a 9 o'clock service. And we hope you'll join us for a Shabbat-style service, 9 o'clock on Friday, 5:30, still Friday night for Kabbalat Shabbat, and then 10 o'clock next Saturday for the second day of Shavuot, which is a Yizkor day. So next Shabbat, we've got a Yizkor service, which will be at the end of our Shabbat morning service. Shavuot, though, I mean, usually we have this tikkun where the different synagogues take turns. We can't do that this year. So what we're doing is we're doing a 1-hour rabbis panel.
Who's going to be there?
So Rabbi Kliel from Etz Chaim, Rabbi Benarosh from Herzliya, Rabbi Finkel from Temple Shalom, me, that's the panel.
Yes.
With introductions, I think Linda Fried is from Temple Shalom is doing the introductions, and you're the event moderator. You're kind of assembling questions and answers that people have as it goes on.
Microphones,
right,
and stuff like that.
Because it's very tight with the window with services and things. So we're doing a 1-hour panel, different perspectives on the topic. Jewish wisdom in the face of adversity.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
So
it's going to be streamed live, same way that you watch this service, through our YouTube and Facebook pages, and you will have the chat open. So I will be reading all the questions you have for the rabbis, and there is something interesting. I will be taking notes of that and asking eventually the rabbis. So don't be shy, participate, and it will be great. It will be great because after the presentation of the rabbis, they will have an opportunity to address those questions from the viewers. And also, the Sunday after Shavuot, May 31st at 7 p.m., we have a virtual cantorial concert. And that was an old dream for me to put this together in these times of isolation. And actually, this is something that if we have to do it in our bima, it will be impossible. Because we are going to have chazanim, cantors, from Argentina, Chile, Italy, United States, Mexico, and Canada. Wow. May 31st, 7 p.m. Don't miss it. Let's finish. Adon Olam, page 47.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל זה נברא לעת נשא וכבשו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו ימלוך נורא והוא היה והוא הווה הוא יהיה בתפארה. Everybody
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לנשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא
והוא אחד ואין שני לעם שלו להקפידה בלי ראשית בלי תכלית לא העוז ועם ישראל.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לנשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא
והוא אלי וחי גואלי וצור חבלי וצרה והוא ניסי ובנוס לי מנת כוסי ויום אקרא.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לנשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא
בידו הפקיד רוחי ואת שם מהעירה ואם רוחי כביאתי אדון אלים ולא ידע. Everybody sing
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לנשא וחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא אזי מלך שמו נקרא.
Thank you everyone for watching. Shabbat Shalom u'mevorach. Let's celebrate Shabbat and be blessed and stay safe. Hope to see you soon. Bye for now.
שכוח.
Yeah.